So I'm not dead, which may surprise a few of you. Well, most of you. It's been around 4 months since I've uploaded at this point. I have been leaving community posts, but that's about it. Now I'm just going to be talking about why I was gone. I left a timestamp in case you just want to skip straight to the computer review a while ago, too. So after I uploaded the Shadow Assassin video that many of you probably know because it got a lot of views, and it was also my last video before I left for 4 months. The second after I made that video, I actually got monetized, like, really quickly after that. I'd already applied for monetization a while ago, but I got monetized a second after that. I spent about 2 weeks trying to get that set up and make sure everything's working, so that was where the first 2 weeks went. And then, my computer just wasn't fast enough. I was trying to do so many different things at once with that old computer. I was trying to have Adobe Photoshop open, Adobe Premiere Pro, like, I was trying to have, like, all that stuff open, Minecraft, all that at the same time on a computer that's, like, not good. And I was getting really frustrated, because the computer was degrading really fast because of how hard I was using it all the time, so I'd have to reset it to really get any performance out of it. Like, it would take about 20 seconds to open Google Chrome, like, I'm not kidding at some points, like, that's how bad it was. So I decided to get a new PC, and I was looking for, like, a custom build one, because I wanted to have the exact parts I wanted. The first thing that popped up was Digital Storm when I looked up, and they had good reviews, so I just decided to go with them. Another 3 weeks later, and I could finally order my PC. And then it took around 3 months to get here, but I'll talk more about that later. So yeah, that's why I've been gone for so long. Well, I'm on my new computer right now, so that's pretty good. It's actually, I'm recording on OBS at, like, high settings, 80,000 bitrate to 120,000 bitrate, and I'm using 7% CPU, and 45% GPU, which is on, like, stupid high bitrate. Now I'm going to be getting into the actual PC review. I'm going to review the company, I'm going to review how good it is, I'm going to show some, 3D Mark scores and stuff like that. Anyways, one thing is when it got here, they actually sent the wrong graphics card, which isn't that huge of a deal in the end, but it was a huge deal when I first opened it. I was recording when I first opened it. I was recording on my old computer, which used to be back there. I also switched sides with my mom. A few of you know that I was going to do that, because my mom has more room, that's why. I was recording a video, I opened it up, and it instantly went bad when I saw the wrong graphics card.
That hampered.
Wait. That's... Uh-oh, that's not good.
What's not good?
They sent the wrong 3080, of course. Oh. I knew something was gonna go wrong, it had to go wrong. And now, it's not the wrong graphics card. It's a 3080, RTX 3080, but it's the Founders Edition, not, like, the, just a, MSI one that I wanted. One thing I do like about the Founders Edition is that it legitimately turns off its fans if it's not working hard enough. It's flexing on me by not even having its fans on right now while I'm running OBS at, like, the highest settings, like... And now, I did have setup issues, but the majority of them were from me being dumb. Now, I am actually pretty techie, like, really, like, I can easily build a computer by myself, but the reason I did this is because I can't get my hands on a 3080 anywhere, and I really didn't want to screw something up because I just get really, like, shaky when I'm building expensive computers, especially when they're for me. Like, even when I was trying to, like, take out those graphics cards because it was not decked right, I got so freaked out because I was taking it's technically a 1.3 thousand GPU and just, like, trying to not break it. Anyways, when I first got it, there was an issue, from shipping, it got undocked, the graphics card, which is a simple fix. I actually called them instead of just reading the manual that legitimately said if it didn't turn on, do that, which was dumb by me. I should have just looked. Anyways, after calling them and trying to get help docking it, because I thought it wasn't docked right, because I've never docked a 3080. It's actually kind of a weird format, to be honest. And, well, I was doing it completely right, but I had, like, the PSI slots, or whatever the heck they are. Yeah, the PSI slots. I didn't have it aligned correctly, which is why I thought it wasn't working right. So after calling them, like, 100 times, I finally just figured it out myself. But then my computer went turn on, so instead of, like, just thinking about the normal solutions, like, maybe the outlet I'm using isn't working, I just tried calling them, thinking that it's, like, I didn't put the graphics card in right, because I didn't think I put the graphics card in right. I thought I put it in wrong, which is why I called them to make sure to check if I did put it in right. I didn't even cross my mind thinking that the outlet was wrong. The PC would still boot up without a graphics card, it just wouldn't boot to Windows very well. Anyways, the first thing he said in the call, try changing the outlet slot. I did that and it worked completely fine. I felt dumb. I should probably think better. I was just so stressed out from putting the 3080 in already, thinking that I broke it. Because, like, I didn't really drop it. I just kind of, like, just hit it against the side, like, once. So I thought, oh no, it's broken. Anyways, now I'm actually going to be showing it. So I can just take my webcam down. It's moving. So I'm just going to show it like this. So there is my computer. It should be the right way. You should be able to read. Yeah, you can read everything good. So this is really bad camera quality. Let me tell you, it looks way better in real life. I don't have a good camera, like, at all. I mean, for the thumbnail, I'm going to have to get a way better camera to take a photo of this for it to actually look any good. Because look at that. I mean, you can't even see the center of the fans. Anyways, I'm going to go over the specs now. So as you can see, Founders Edition 3080, which is flexing on me by not even running its fans. So I'm encoding at, like, max everything on OBS. So that's pretty, like, wow. Cable management is very good. Let me tell you that. Cable management was way better than what I would expect from someone else building a computer. It's all very well cable management at the back. You can barely see any of the cables, and all the cables are like this nice white, so it looks really nice. One thing to mention is I did pay a bit extra for something exotic cable management, which I'm guessing is just better cables management. And I've seen other people's cable management that didn't do that, and yeah, it's definitely worth it. It's basically just they do cables management for you, and that's something I'm not very good at, as you can see. So this computer is about $3,500 is what it says. Now it's actually $4,000 because 3080s are just rising in price. All these parts are just rising in price. I don't know, like, why they're rising still. Anyways, underneath of that CPU cooler, it's actually a water cooled. As you can see, that's the thing up there that cools it. I don't know much about water cooling. No reservoir, it's non-maintenance, it's just a tube. It's no GPU cooling or anything like that. You can see it's actually RGB as well with their logo on it. That logo looks really bad, but it looks way better in person. Everything here looks better in person. But anyways, underneath it is the i9-10900k, which is Intel's best chip. The i9-11900k would have been their best chip if they didn't fail with it so badly. These RGB lights I got for free, actually, because it was like a promotional thing for Christmas, so I got those for completely free. Though the fans I did have to pay a lot extra for, actually, because these RGB fans are some of the best you can get. They're that weird Hill brand. I don't know what they're called. The brand Hill. I don't know. Also, in the back, it actually has an RGB hub as well to hook all the fans and the graphics card all together. They're all hooked into the RGB hub, which I thought was pretty cool. That means I can control them all very easily. And the lights and the CPU cooler are all controlled by this. So I can just change them. It's not the fans, those are controlled. Or the RTX 3080 are controlled differently. Now, also, you can see I have just 2 RAM sticks. That's 32 gig and 32 gig. So 64 gigs, 3200. It's not like super fast RAM, but you don't need super fast RAM. It's actually, like, basically a myth. Faster RAM doesn't matter at a point. Like, 3200 is as high as you need to go. Maybe 3600 is probably the best. I don't quite know what motherboard I have. I know it's MSI. It's meant for Intel's chips. I don't really know much else about it because I don't really care about motherboards. Also, I have a 1 terabyte SSD. Actual good SSD, not just a cheapo brand. Which is why I can load any game in, like, under a few seconds, which is pretty cool. Also, Ethernet. That's all I'm gonna say. Ethernet. I can download games. A gigabyte, like, 10 gigabyte game I downloaded in 2 minutes. Like, Ethernet's very, very nice. As well, the old panels are very easily removable. Old dust filters are super easily removable, so you can clean out everything very easily. Oh man, the fan finally stopped flexing. He couldn't take it anymore. He's finally actually running. Wow. Anyways, now I'm going to go on with just reviewing the actual company who made it, and if I think that this was worth it, and if you should actually go and buy a computer from this company. Now, if we switch to my computer here, I'm going to be showing you guys a few different things. So, number 1, to control all of those, I have this nice little thing here to control all the lights. It's very easy. It's almost like the Razer software, but actually kind of better. And as you can see, it's just the RGB hub, which has all 6 of my fans on here. And I can control every single LED on them. As you can see, they have a lot of LEDs. They're not like 4 LEDs. Each one of these is an, did I say LED? Well, technically it's an LED. I don't actually know. It's just RGB lights. I did not mean to say LED. Anyways, I can easily change them. I did a full white to see what that would look like. Like, you just move it to the top. For some reason, yeah, see, I can make everything full light. I can make it all like that. I can make different lights inside of it, different colors. So if I go like this, I can make half of it like white and the other half rainbow. I don't know why you'd want to do that. It looks very dumb, let me tell you that. And I can also, one thing I never knew, RTX 3080s actually have RGB. This is the first time nobody have ever put RGB on one of their things. You know, one of their Founders Edition GPUs, blah. And as you can see, I actually accidentally made it white, which is not what I meant to do. But it actually has this tiny little strip right here of RGB. And it also, the front panel right here actually lights up It's just the white light up. It's not. It's just LED. But yeah, if you look at it, it does have a bit, like, you can barely even see it on camera, but it does look pretty decent. I'm gonna head over to 3D Mark, where I actually did some tests. So I actually did some 3D Mark results, and I actually had some of my old ones. I don't have them here though. But anyways, this is the normal time spy one right here. And I got a 16.4 thousand score, which is actually low for my parts. I don't know why, but I think it's probably just because I haven't overclocked them, which most people do. But yeah, this is just standard non-overclock test here. If we go in, you can see better than 99% results. I don't know why the heck they haven't updated this. It says two 2080 Ti's in a Ryzen 9. That's good, but could beat mine, which is not true. They just haven't updated it yet. Anyways, my old computer was a 2000 something score. So yeah, it's a really huge improvement. 5 times. It was 530% better. Oh, also, yeah, you saw my script. I didn't think about that. Anyways, now I'm going to be doing a company review on if you should actually buy a PC from them. Now, I'm just going to say right at the start, if you don't care about how long your PC takes to get there, and you don't really, like, certainly, absolutely care that I want an MSI GPU, I don't, if you aren't like that, then yeah, they're probably the best brand for you. Otherwise, as you could tell, they actually put in the wrong graphics card because they're in such low stock. It's not a huge difference. Like, most people wouldn't even care. I care a bit, which is why I actually asked them, and they said they would get me, an MSI or Asus one. Though I don't know if I'm actually going to change it, because it's going to be so long of a wait, and I just don't even feel like it's worth it. Otherwise, it took about 3 or 4 months to get here, about 3 in, a week or a month or something. So they are not quick. I actually watched a lot of other reviews, and the majority, well, not the majority, everyone said it took over 2 months to get there, even though it says it should be only less than a month. Now, everybody says that it is worth the wait because it's actually a very good computer for the price. Now, if you don't do it during Christmas like I did or during a certain sale, it probably is going to be a bit overpriced because, you're paying for someone to build it for you. But I actually got it cheaper than if I built it myself, which is really, really surprising. So I got it for $3,140. That's the exact amount. Though without sales, it's about $3,600. So I'm just going to call it a $3,500 computer. And currently, to go on and buy the exact stuff I have, it was about $4,000 to buy this exact right now. So yeah. Anyways, I got an extremely good price because I got a few things promotionally free, which is really nice. Also, I just got straight up $400 discount, I think, because I spent $3,000, I think, something like that, or it was $300, I'm not sure. But yeah, for a 3080, how their website works is they show it plus from what you currently have. So what it starts with is it defaults at a 1650 super. And so it said plus 800. So it's not $800. Right now it says plus $1,100, so it's up by $300 from when I bought it. But that plus means from current. So I bought it for about $1,000 for the 3080, but because of the sales, if you take like $100 of that from the sale to it, it's more like a $900. And even if you take $200 from the sale and put it towards it, technically. It just depends what you count that sale as being towards. It's just an overall sale, though. Also, all my parts will be in the description. And another thing I forgot to mention, it's the Lumos build. It's the most popular one out of all of theirs because it looks the best. Anyways, the company is actually pretty fine. The majority of stuff was like... yeah, they do have a stupid time issue. They did, just throw in, because they want to get it here in before 6 months, I'm guessing, because they were completely out of stock the entire time of 3080s, and they just had got one, and it was Founders, so they just decided to put it in anyways, because it's not that big of a difference. Really don't blame them for that, because they said it's going to take 2 months for the next stock to come in of non-Founders 3080s, well, just the next stock, even. Anyways, that's basically it. I have 2 future videos coming out. I'm guessing you already saw them. One of them is going to be about breaking Minecraft, and the other is going to be about trying to get the most FPS in Minecraft. Which obviously I can't get the most because I don't have 2 SLI 3090s, but it's at least going to be pretty good. Also, I don't have the Ryzen 9 5 whatever, which is the actual best CPU. Mine's only the second best. Which is actually not the second best for gaming. Obviously, Intel, you could tell, they're not great for gaming anymore. I actually ordered that before that was exposed. But their chips are not fake benchmarked because I benchmarked it myself, and I got a completely exact same score, so. It's just they seem to be a lot better. Since they have more cores, they seem to be a lot better for running multiple tasks and trying to, do After Effects and stuff like that. Anyways, that's it. I am not dead. Another video will be coming out within a few days, unless I die again. Let's hope not. Fell down the stairs. No, I didn't. Actually, maybe. Also, I'm just now realizing that my headphones turn off after 15 minutes if I don't, if they don't have any sound coming through. That's what that meant. I thought it was just if they aren't in use, which I guess you can't really tell if there's no sound. So that is going off. Power saving. No. Okay, I'll see you guys in another 4 months. I'm out.